All right, we're back again. So we've got our 14 by 14 canvas, black gessoed, clear coat, our translucent base colors on there. Now we're going to start off with my enemy, the fan brush. God, how I hate these fan brushes. Terrible with the fan brush, but we're going to make it work today. We've made it work before, we can do it again. Only way we know how to get better, right? So let's dip right into our painting here. Let's get going. We're going to start with the titanium white. Remember those base colors we put on there that you can't see anymore? Well, now you're going to see them. So we're going to load into that nice white color, pull it down, dip in, pull it down, and then get it into your bristles. Now we're going to be putting on a lot of paint, so I want you to load those bristles, wiggle, wiggle, load them in there, pull it down, load it in there. Nice and thick paint. We want that thick paint. You want it to stick. You want some thick paint in there. We're going to put it into the canvas, all right? Don't be afraid to put paint on your canvas. That is the whole point. We are applying paint, all right? So let's just get in here, all right? Let's just do it. That's our light source right there. Right there. That's our light source. We're not going to come back to that. We're going to keep... Just go out. Get all willy-nilly with it. Get all willy-nilly. Look at that. Give me some more white. Get all willy-nilly. Jam it in there. Jam it full of paint. Put the paint in there. Make some friends. All right. That's good. Look at that. Scrub. Make some hard edges. Get some hard edge paints in there. You want rough edges. Trust me, it looks like crap right now, doesn't it? Watch. We're going to take our paint, our fan brush, put it off to the side, clean it real quick, put it off to the side. Make sure you get all the paint off there. And I just got some shop rags right here. They're cheap. You know, Home Depot, Harbor Freight, wherever. They're super cheap. And we're going to go back to our 2-inch brush. A nice blender one with the flat top. The one that I cut the tops off. Nice and flat, nice and even. And we're going to start with our lightest area right here. I'm going to take the corner of that brush. And I'm just going to give little swirls. Little swirls. Real tiny little swirls, alright? Leave some of these hard edges of paint. Leave some of those hard edges. Alright? Work outwards. Work it out. Work it out. Don't come back to your lighter spots. Work all the light spots first. Work all your light spots first. Blend it out. Blend it out. Real soft. Real soft and smooth. Don't overwork the paint. I'm barely touching. Look, I got paint on the end of that. I'm just gonna rotate it. We're gonna go to dry your brush. And again, leave some of these heavier spots. Can you zoom in and see the texture in there? Some of these little rough edges right here, keep those. Those are going to be highlights, all right? Keep it nice and soft. Soft. It still looks all jagged and bright, doesn't it? Well, we're going to fix that here in just a second. Just keep working. Leave some of those, leave all these dark spots in here. It's okay. We'll fill them all out. They'll be all pretty. Oh, yeah. Looking good so far. Looking good. I still got white on the tips and corners of the brush there. And you just come over here, that nice Prussian blue. Little accent clouds just floating. You're in control. There's no rules. If you don't like doing it with this brush, grab another brush. Do however you want. You don't want this many clouds, don't put that many clouds. It's real simple. All right, so we still got a bit of a rough base here, right? So we're going to take a clean brush. We're going to take our clean, dry brush here. Just wipe that pigment right off. There's not much on there. You can just wipe it off. And we're just going to, real soft. Real soft. Just be the wind. Stretch those hard parts. You're the wind. You're in control. This is your world. Get in there. Just give little lifts here and there. Just little wispies. All right? We're going to take it and we're going to go across. I'm going to go across. Real soft. You can barely hear. You can hear it. You can hear me scraping it across. Real soft. Look at that. Just brings it right over. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little clouds we're working with here. Look at that. Alrighty. Nice, soft. Soften it up if you're at the top. Soften it up. Nice and soft. If you need to do little crisscross strokes. Little crisscross. I mean, this is real. I'm just barely touching the canvas here, guys. Alright. Look at that. Bring some down. Put those brush strokes out. This is real far back in the distance, so you don't need a whole lot of definition, alright? Don't spend too much time on it. Yeah, nice colors all in there. Love it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and clean this brush off. And let's take a moment to stand back here, see what we got. Well, I think we're going to go back to the fan brush. And we're going to add a little color. Let's see here. Let's have some little darker clouds in here. So we're going to take a little bit of crimson, a little bit of the phthalo, make that nice dark lavender color there again. Don't need a whole lot, so we're not going to put a whole lot there, all right? Well, see, that's a little bit more on the blue side. Let's go a little bit more red. Let's go a little bit more red. There we go. All right, nice, good color. Nice, good color. All right, look at that. If you don't know what color you're gonna, what you think you're gonna get on there because you got the base color, just take a little bit of white off to the side. Boom. A little bit of white. And that's about what color we're gonna get because we got all that white right there. All right. You know what? We're gonna actually go ahead and lighten that up a little bit. Lighten it up. That's good color. So I've got the light and the dark colors on there. See that? And then I'm gonna take a little bit more. Look at that. You see a whole series of colors on there? A whole bunch of different colors. And we're just gonna make a little cloud in here. Where do you want a cloud? I want a cloud right here. I don't like this little spot. So we're just gonna, using the corner of the fan brush, just making small little motions. Small little motion. Let's put another little guy right here. Use the corner. Push it in there. Make a little guy right there. All right, looks good right there. And a little friend right there. And this is just gonna add little depths in there. Just a couple little clouds like that. Let's get that dark color again, a little bit darker. Let's put one right here. All right. Focus on the top of your clouds, guys. All right. Don't worry about the bottom of the cloud. Focus on the top. That's where you want your paint to come off on the top. That thick ridge. Watch. I push up. Puts that nice little ridge paint right there. All right. Now we're going to come back 2-inch brush again. And again, we're going to focus on the bottom of the cloud. Leave that nice ridge. Focus on the bottom. Blend that bottom. Blend it. Real soft, small little tiny circular motion. Blend it. Boom, look at that. All right. Look at that nice little cloud. And just blends right in there, doesn't it? All right, go up here, join his friend. Get his friend involved. All right, just corner the brush. Leave that top ridge. Leave that top rough ridge. Look at that. It just kind of blends in, turns a little translucent to those other ones. Just brings it on over. Nice little, happy little fluffy cloud there. Happy little fluffy one here. All right. Just give him a little lift. All right. Take the brush strokes out. All right. Let's see. Get back to that fan brush real quick. Let's get just some straight white. Straight white. It's that dirty. We still got that same dirty brush. Just pull right into that white. Brighten it up a whole lot. Another little fluffy one right here. A little fluffy one right here. And again, hit the little bottoms. Hit the bottom. All right. We're going to move on from the sky and go ahead and move on down to the sea. This is a quick painting. We're going to get too involved in it. Anyone can do this. It's going to be a real good, easy, quick painting. Soften that up just a little bit more. You know what? I think we need a little yellow in here. We need a little yellow. Let's go ahead and clean that brush real quick. Get that fan brush nice and clean. Dry. Go right into that cad yellow. And let's just bottom of some of these clouds right here, just there. Be very careful because we got blue in here, guys. Blue and yellow. You know what that happens? Get that green. You don't want the green sky. Not for this painting. So there we go. We're gonna need to bring this down anyway. So bring that yellow down. Just this is the water, so we're just gonna make little swoops, okay? Little swoops. Little swoops. Stretch it across. We want the green down here in the water. Definitely want the green in the water. Definitely. Waters have green in them. All right. Even that horizon out just a little bit there. Just stretch this down. Just adds little highlights in for us later, all right? It's gonna look good. It's gonna look so good. You can do this. Pull in, pull it across, and then just see that little swooping motion I'm doing there. Just kind of blend that back in there. All right, little swoops, little swoops. Try to keep your lines right. You know, get those swoops. Nothing too harsh. All right. And since we're right here at the horizon, we want to make that just a little bit more yellow. Just a little bit. Little touches. So all come into play just a little bit. Don't be afraid to put it on there. If you don't like it, we're going to cover it up later. If you don't like it, all right? Don't worry about it. So we're just going to soften that yellow that we just put in the sky. See? Just taking that little brush, just a little soft. Soften them up just a little bit. Just like that. Huh? Look at that. Looks good. Looks good. All right, so we're going to pull that across. Pull that across, guys. It's kind of very important. Remember what I said in the earlier video? You want to thin on top of thick layers. So we want to keep a thin layer on the bottom. As we get up, the layers get thicker. Now, if you need to add detail on top of that thick paint, that's when you apply the thinner paint on top of the thick paint. So right now, this is still the base, so we want it thin. And thin it out. Take off that excess, run that real nice. All right, so now we have a nice little sky here. Nice little fluffy sky. Not a whole lot, nothing detailed. It's soft, it's in there. Got a nice little base for our water already. So let's go ahead and take, let's see, what color should we add in there? Let's go ahead and take some white on our fan brush. nice clean fan brush real quick. Clean that off. You know what? Let's put a little bit of land real quick. Just a little bit of land over here. Make it look like we got a whole beach line coming in this way, huh? A little bit of like that. A little bushy outcropping of a little mountain there. I think that's gonna look nice. So let's see. We're gonna get some of that red, that crimson, phthalo, a little bit of Van Dyke brown. Get that nice dark color right there. You see that dark color? Nice rich dark color. Load the brush. Load the brush. Alright. So we're just gonna, with the corner of the brush, see, putting it at a little bit of an angle, just whoosh, whoosh. Not much going on back there. There's not much going on. You can't see a whole lot. But we're just gonna put in just a little bit of this land. Just making these rough little edges right here. It'll look like trees here in a minute. Alright, and then we're gonna a little bit more on the brush there. And we're just gonna take that sucker and just tap it out right here. Tap it out. We're gonna make a little line right there. Look at that. And just let it softly get in there. Connect that down just a little bit more. Let's bring that down just a little bit more, just like that. Alright. Well, it comes up this way a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and start adding some of that land right there, just like that. Way off in the distance. It's way out there. Way out there. So soft. That's what I love about these oils. You can make them so soft real fast. Alright. Alright, we're just going to pull that just a little bit. Just pull that paint as it comes up closer. Pull it up. Pull it across. Make a little bit of land right here, guys. Just a little bit of land. Not much. Just something so there's something over there. Alright? Alright, we're going to go ahead and clean that brush real quick. And we're going to go right back over to the titanium white. And hit it with just a little tiny bit of highlight. Okay? Little tiny tap. Little tiny tap of white on there. Boom. Boom. Just a little bit, just a little sparkle. Alright? Nothing outrageous. And then we're going to take that nice 2-inch brush that we love to use so much and just slight little tap over it. Slight little tap. Pushes it back a little. See, pushes it back. Bring it over. Alright. Same with that. Tiny, tiny, tiny little tap. Just kind of blend it up just a little. Alright. There we go. Alright, now let's get some of the water. Huh? Alright. Let's go ahead and dip right into this white real quick. And we're just gonna boom, a little here, a little there, little swoops. Not too much over here. Not too much. It's getting further away from the light source, so we don't need too much over there. But we're going to put some because we're going to put the little shoreline right there. So not a whole lot. Just give it a little pull across. Little pull across. And then the swoops to blend. Blend with those little swoops like that. Alright, alright. So I'm going to take a little bit of this phthalo blue here. Start giving some little touches of that phthalo blue. A little bit more distinguished water. This is real misty back here, alright guys? It's so far in the back you can't see what's going on back there. No idea what's going on back there. So just kind of, that's where you get some beautiful rich colors. That just kind of little hidden gems. Look at that. Look at that nice color. See how I'm going straight? Making those lines straight. Very important. Keep those lines straight. That way you get some nice edges of water. Makes it look back there in the distance like that. Ooh, look at those rich colors we're getting. Beautiful rich colors from that Van Dyke brown and the phthalo green that we added in there. It's delicious. All right. And just pull the water, guys. Just pull the color. Just pull it. Softens it all up. Softens it up. And there we go. Look at that. So now we're going to move on. We're going to grab our trusty little palette knife here. We're going to grab some titanium white. Put it over there. All right. And we're just going to add a little land line right there. Just boom, scrub it in. Scrub it. There's a little roll of paint on the end there. Just scrub it in there. Press like you're trying to cut that canvas. These knives are dull. You're not going to actually cut it. So, you hear that? You hear me scraping it, scrubbing it in? Just like that. Maybe a little right here. Scrub it in. Keep your lines straight. Keep your lines straight. Keep them straight. Oops, someone just got a message. Alright, a little bit more over here. Keep it straight. There we go, guys. And just like that, we have a nice, quick, easy seascape. Done in just a matter of minutes. Real easy. Nothing to it, guys. It was so simple. Don't be afraid to just get out there and put your paint onto the canvas, alright? I want to see you guys trying some stuff. If you got any questions, let me know. You can find me. Leave them comments. Find me on Facebook. I'm all over the place, alright, guys? So here we go. Look at that. Look, I just found a nice little roll of paint right there. Look at this. Pull it. We'll make a little wave. Look at that. See that little wave? Want another one? You want another one? Want another little wave? Boom. Just like that. Right there. Alright. Alright. We're done. What do you think, guys? I think we did a good job. Quick little painting. I hope you all enjoyed painting with me today, or even just watching. There's a little spot there I want to blend in. I don't like that. I don't like that little spot. That's the cool thing about the oils, though. You can go back. Look at that. It's gone. There was a little yellow spot there. It just stood out. I didn't like it. I just softened it up. Anything you don't like, this is your world. If you don't like the way it looks, go change it. If you have questions on how you can change it, I make mistakes all the time. All the time I make don't I make mistakes? Yeah, I do. But, you know, honestly, if there's something you don't like, grab your knife. Just grab your knife and scrape it off. Like I didn't like this right here. You can just scrape it off, and I'll go back and I'll touch it up later. It's real simple. I just scraped it off. I'm gonna grab that color again, and I'll fix it real fast. There. Look at that. I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, we're out, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll catch you on the next video.